Yeah, it's show number 197 on Lenny Solomon Live. We took a week off last week. I know I kept thinking I'm going to go on, but it never happened. Because sometimes you just need a break. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have good sound. We're waiting for our associate producer, Sveld, who will be up. How's our sound, Judy? Is it good? Yeah. It's Minnesota North Stars night. Yeah. Well, we got a great show for you tonight. Let me tell you why. We've had so many great things. We're skipping a little bit. All right, can't really do anything. That's the internet connection. Hopefully everything will. Otherwise, nice sound. All right. Well, let's hope that it'll smooth out. But you know that we had so many things. We had last night Yom Yerushalayim. Yesterday was Yom Yerushalayim. I actually played a gig in Israel for the Ramaz 8th grade Israel trip. Great show, an hour and a half of dancing and singing. We played Minyan Man, we played Am Yisrael Chai, we played Yo-Yo Yarmulke, We've Got a Strong Desire, Rashi, we played It's My Sukkah, because they really love that song, from when Rabbi Andrew Leibowitz was there. He taught it to them. So we got lots and lots of great things. And welcome to the Four Corners Project studio here in Beit Shemesh, Israel. The place to be. Yeah, but since it was Jerusalem Day yesterday, so let's sing. Standing in the old city, I look but I can't believe my eyes. It's late at night and they still keep pouring in. Emotions come easy. Just look at your wall and start to pray. Tears flow like waterfalls coming down into the bay. The streets of Jerusalem, we're in the palace of the King. The streets of Jerusalem, the heart of the world. I see your glory, I see your power and your pride. I can't express the way you make me feel. I see your stature, this is where the righteous spend their time. We all are drawn to the center of the world. The streets of Jerusalem, we're in the palace of the King. The streets of Jerusalem, the heart of the world. Think back of what it must have been like during temple times. The sights you would have seen back in those days. The wisdom of King Solomon, the service of the priests, and the singing of the Levites and the rest of us. Do 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 the streets of Jerusalem, we're in the palace of You know, everybody, if you're watching from the 4 Facebook pages, Lenny Solomon English, Lenny Solomon Hebrew, Shlock Rock page, or the Four Corners Project page, make sure you leave us a great comment. Also, make sure you go to www.fourcornersproject.org. Oh, I have the wrong, send your testimonials. You can also send your testimonials to lenny@shlockrock.com. Anyway, we got some nice donations in the last couple of weeks of people who are expressing their appreciation for the show. This is show number 197 as we head towards 200 shows since June 2020. It's really quite an accomplishment, 100 shows a year. And that's what we give you, content, a nice simcha, good feeling, Jewish heritage, and informal Jewish education. We can't quantify that. So I would ask you all to go to www.fourcornersproject.org and make a donation. So you know what else? If you're watching from the Shlock Rock channel, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, or the Four Corners Project on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, leave us good comments. Lenny Solomon on LinkedIn, or at Lenny Solomon on Twitter. Okay, now wait a minute. Let's get the right banner. We're going to do that. And there we go. Show number 197, www.fourcornersproject.org. All right, you guys, let's keep going. Oh, Ravinu Chai, oh, Ravinu Chai, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu Chai, oh, Ravinu Chai, oh, Ravinu Chai, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael 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 Chai. Oh, Ravinu Chai, oh, Ravinu Chai, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu Chai, oh, Ravinu Chai, oh, Ravinu Chai, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu Chai. Am Yisrael Chai, oh 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 Ravinu Chai. Oh, say shalom imramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oh, say shalom imramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Am Yisrael Chai, oh Ravinu Chai. Am Yisrael Chai, oh Avinu Chai. Oh, 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 oh. Am Yisrael Chai, off Lenny and the Schlockers. And before that, the Rabbi Shlomo Carlebach of blessed memory composition of O Ravinu Chai, that came from Rabbi Carlebach. So we did this medley. We are in Jerusalem Day mode. So you know, tonight here in Israel already, it's Rosh Chodesh. It's the new moon of Sivan. Yeah, it's the new moon of Sivan. So there's a special prayer. It's called the Shla. The Shla was one of the great rabbis of the, I'm going to say 16, 17, maybe 1800s. I'm going to say 1800s. Could be wrong. Exact timing, I don't know. But he had a prayer that's called Tfilat HaShla. Tfilat HaShla, which is a special prayer that you say right before Rosh Chodesh Sivan, the new moon of Sivan, and it's for the children, it's for the kids. So we already said it here. In America, it's still light, so you could still say it. So go online and Google Tfilat HaShla, the prayer of the Shla, and it'll come up. So let's give a shout out to Chana Miro Bracha, Bat Rivka Fruma, for children. And for Shidduchim, Shoshana Bracha Bat Brindel, Asher Anshel Ben Chana HaKohen, Atara Miriam Bat Devora Malka, Zahava Golda Malka Bat Miriam Tzivia, Chaya Sarah Tamar Bat Rivka Fruma. These are all shidduchs. They all have to find their matches. And then we want to do a little bit of Refuah Shlema for Hinda Rivka Bat Devora, Uziel Ben Malka, Masa Rivka Bat Hinda, and Chaytuba Bat Hinda. Yosef Michael Ben Yehudit Shoshana, Yehudit Meir Ben Malka. Let's start out with those names. We're going to keep going. We'll do more names later, but first let's do another song. Yeah, this is a nice vintage Minnesota North Stars jersey. Going back now, Minnesota, of course, moved to Dallas. The Minnesota North Stars became the Dallas Stars, and the Minnesota North Stars then got the Minnesota City got their own hockey team, the Minnesota Wild, where we've worn their jerseys a lot. Okay. Yeah. Let's do a Rosh Chodesh song. Beit Chuli, Sha'arei Tzedek, Avavam, Odeka. Beit Chuli, Sha'arei Tzedek, Avavam, Odeka. Ze Hashal Hashem, Tzadikim Yavo'u Vo. Ze Hashal Hashem, Tzadikim Yavo'u Vo. Odecha, Ki Anitani V'Tihili Lishua. Odecha, Ki Anitani V'Tihili Lishua. Even Masu Abonim Hayita Lirosh Pinam. Even Masu Abonim Hayita Lirosh Pinam. Meyet Hashem Hayita Zot Hi Niflat Be'einenu. Meyet Hashem Hayita Zot Hi Niflat Be'einenu. Ze Hayom Asa Hashem Nagila V'nismecha Bo. Ze Hayom Asa Hashem Nagila V'nismecha Bo. Na 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 na. Ooh, oh, 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 na 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 na. Pitchuli. Let's keep going with Refuah Shleimas, ladies and gentlemen. Asher Enzel Ben Devora Malka, Miriam Yehudit Bat Tova Shena, Miriam Dodi Bat Chana Yochevet, Rivka Fruma Bat Leah Bela, Shmuel Michael Ben Malka, Aliza Bat Sheva, Chana Leah Bat Malka Sima. All right? And of course, Dayan Ben Chedva, my good friend. Actually, all of you guys are my friends, all of you. All right. Looks like my sister's in the house. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do some more Yom Yerushalayim themed music. Yerushalayim ircha, oy birachamim tashuv, tishkom betocha, kasher dibartam, uvnei ota bekarov biyameinu v'inyan olam, uvnei ota bekarov biyameinu v'inyan olam. Say David Avdecha, Oy Meheira Letocha Tachin. Say David Avdecha, Oy Meheira Letocha Tachin. Yerushalayim Ircha, Oy Birachamim Tashuv, Tishkom betocha, Kasher dibartam. Yerushalayim Ircha, Oy birachamim tashuv, tishkom betocha, kasher dibartam. Ay na na na, ay na 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 na, ay na 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 na. Ay na 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 na, ay na 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 na, ay na na. Everybody together, come on. Yerushalayim ircha, oy birachamim tashuv, tishkom betocha, kasher dibartam. Yerushalayim ircha, oy birachamim tashuv, tishkom betocha, kasher dibartam. Yay! Beautiful. Let's try a little Tzion. Tzion. Hallo tishali, l'shlom asirayich. Tzion. Hallo tishali, l'shlom asirayich. Ay, Tzion. Ay, Tzion. Hallo tishali, l'shlom asirayich. Ay, Tzion. Ay, Tzion. Hallo tishali, l'shlom asirayich. Yeah. All right. Beautiful, you guys. We've done already around almost 20 minutes, around 16, 17 minutes. Let me tell you, last night when I played the Ramaz 8th grade Israel class trip at Heichal Shlomo, right next door to the great synagogue, played for Yom Yerushalayim, for Jerusalem Day. They're here for their class trip and they're going back tonight. They should have a safe trip back. Everybody should be safe. You know, there was 70,000 people marching in a parade. It was a record. 70,000 people. Not only that, on the Temple Mount, 27,000 Jews went to the Temple Mount. That's a record also. And then today was called Yom Chevron. Great stories, everybody. How Rabbi Goren walked through the streets of Hebron back in 67. Back in 67. And everybody waved white flags and Israel got back Hebron. We got it back. Now we have to merit being able to keep it. Yeah. So, that's the scoop. We're going to merit to be able to keep it. Well, tonight is Rosh Chodesh. It's the new moon. So let's do a little, I think it's the platters. Ba 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 dang a dang dang a ding a dong ding. New moon, new moon, new moon. Dip 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 dip. New moon, new moon. Dip 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 dip. New moon, new moon. Dip dip dip. Ba 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 dang a dang dang a ding. New moon. I saw you standing alone. I saw the light from the start. I love the way you just shone. New moon. You knew just what you were there for. I heard you saying a prayer for something I always will care for. Wah, 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 wah. And suddenly, doo-doo, doo-doo, you vanished before me. And then I could just stare. The prayer that I held before me could only be said if you appeared right then and there. New moon, new moon, new moon, you make me feel safe at home. New moon, now I'm no longer alone. Next month I'll see you. Oh, New moon. Yes. So here we are. 5 days from the holiday of Shavuot. Next show, Thursday night, will be a Shavuot show. So I hope you guys join us. 11 p.m. Israel time, 4 p.m. East Coast, 1 p.m. West Coast, and all fill in all the time zones in between. 9 p.m. in the UK, 6 a.m. in Australia, in Melbourne. All our Melbourne friends. And in South Africa, I think we're the same time zone, although you might be an hour behind us. All right, let's take this home, everybody. First, a little refuah shlema for Mordechai ben Sima Gitta, Tzvi Chanoch ben Leah, Dov Ber ben Yehudit, Chaim Shalva, Chaim Shlomo Yehuda ben Hinda Devora, and Yosef Chanoch ben Shulamit Chaya, Tova bat Esther. All right, ready? L'shana haba, l'shana haba, l'shana haba, b'Yerushalayim. Shana haba, l'shana haba, l'shana haba, b'Yerushalayim. L'shana haba, b'Yerushalayim, hallelujah. L'shana haba, b'Yerushalayim, hallelujah. L'shana haba, Yerushalayim, hallelujah. L'shana haba, Yerushalayim, hallelujah. Yeah, shout out to Andy Lewis. Also, we want to wish a mazel tov. Yeah, new addition, new addition to the family. I want to give a mazel tov to Judy and the entire family. L'shana haba, b'Yerushalayim, l'shana haba, b'Yerushalayim, hallelujah. L'shana haba, b'Yerushalayim, l'shana haba, b'Yerushalayim, hallelujah. L'shana haba, b'Yerushalayim, b'Yerushalayim, hallelujah. L'shana haba, b'Yerushalayim, b'Yerushalayim, hallelujah. A happy Rosh Chodesh to everybody. Hope you guys had a great show. Let's take it home. B'Yerushalayim, 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 Everybody, thank you for being here on Lenny Solomon Live, show number 197. Stay tuned for this Thursday night, show number 198, as we head to show number 200, which will be sometime next week. Mazel tov, everybody. Have a great Jerusalem day, a great new moon, Rosh Chodesh Sivan, and keep on shlocking. We will see you this Thursday for show number 198 on Lenny Solomon Live. Over and out.